So here is exactly how I make sales on Seller. And yes, it works over and over. So you can just literally copy me. If you look at my screen right now, these are sales from a single digital product actually. And before you think, oh, she probably has like a huge audience. Well, at the time of selling this digital product, I had less than 1,000 niched audience for this digital product. So this works even if you're just starting with 500 people. And the best part is that you don't have to be a marketing expert to do this. Now, for the first step, you actually need two things before you actually think of selling any digital product. One is a validated product, and the second one is a niched audience. Now, when I say niched audience, I'm not talking about 5,000 followers. I'm talking about even 500 to 1,000 people who actually care about the problem that you are solving. Because here's the thing, it's better to have 500 people who are obsessed with what you're talking about than 10,000 random followers who don't even know why they followed you. So now the question is, how do you validate your product idea? Simple. You ask your audience what they are struggling with. You can post a question in your Instagram stories, of course, depending on the social media platform that you are leveraging for that. If it's Instagram, you can do story polls. If it's Facebook, you can do polls. You can make a post to ask a question. If it's YouTube, you can ask on your community tab, whatever works for you. And if say 30 people say yes, they say yes, oh, I need help with this particular thing, then you have gotten a validation. Now, if you want to go further with that, you can also take it off your own social media platform. You can go to other Instagram handles in your niche and check their comment section to see what people are asking about. You can go to niched X communities. You can check question and answers on Quora. You can check Reddit reads. You can check Facebook groups, just to see what other people are saying. And once you are able to come up with the fact that, oh, a lot of people actually have this pain point, then and only then can you go and create a simple solution for that problem. Now, the biggest mistake a lot of people make is that they go ahead to create products without finding out what people want. They don't ask, they just feel, okay, let me go create this product. And they try to sell that product to people and then they wonder why people don't buy. You don't want to do that. That is the wrongest approach to go about it, and you will not make sales. You want to start with what people are already telling you that they need. For example, for the purpose of this video, we're going to be using this particular product, Glow Girl Guide. So I've actually created this product before and I've uploaded it to Seller for the purpose of this video, and I'll be showing you how I did that much later in the video. So let's take we're using this product, for example, which is more about getting clearer skin without expensive product or complicated routines. Now, the next step is ads. Now, it's completely fine if you actually want to do organic selling. Maybe you want to use YouTube, you want to use TikTok, you want to use Pinterest, that's fine. However, your sales may not be as consistent as you would like because, of course, you are doing organic. But how I usually do mine is that I run ads, but not the way most people run it. Now, here's what I don't do. I do not run ads all month long, spending money and hoping someone will magically see my ad, click my link and buy immediately. No. Now, here's the key thing most people get wrong. The goal of my ad is not to make immediate sales. Now, let me say that again because this is actually important. I'm not sending people straight to my seller link hoping they will buy from a complete stranger. That is the wrongest way to approach it. The goal of my ad is to get my target audience into a place where I can build a relationship with them. And listen, I'm not sending them to like a social media page, probably like my Facebook page or my Instagram handle. I'm not doing that. And here's why. Because social media is where focus goes to die. It's totally fine if you are doing that just to grow your Instagram handle, get some followers on the side. But if you're trying to sell your digital product using this particular strategy of mine, then that is not the way that I would go. Because think about it. When somebody actually follows you on Instagram, then what? I mean, your next post probably gets buried by the algorithm. They don't even get to see it. They see like 47 other things that day. And the attention span of people has grown so small that they can even forget you exist after one day. So where do I send them instead? I can send them to somewhere community based, somewhere close, somewhere I can control. This could be like a WhatsApp group, it could be a Telegram group, it could be a school community, it could be an email list, depending on what works for you. These are places where I own the attention to a larger extent, where I can actually reach them when I want and where I can build trust without having to compete with thousands of other people on the algorithm. So the ad is more like a value post that directs people to like my WhatsApp group. So the ad can say something like, join my free WhatsApp community where I share daily tips on so stuff. That is your niche. So in this case, since we're using this product, which is like the Glow Girl Guide, so our niche is obviously like the beauty niche or skincare niche. So I can say where I share daily skincare tips. That's it. Simple, direct, no weird sales pitch. Now, the step 3 is where the real magic happens. So once people join my WhatsApp group or community or whatever it is, I begin to shift them from being a stranger to becoming their trusted guide. And here's how I do it. I start to post beginner-friendly videos. I'm not pitching anything yet. I'm just showing up every day, giving pure value. Now, what kind of content am I posting during this time? Now, at this time, I'm posting like quick tips that they can use today. For example, here are some simple skincare tips that can help you grow, how to make a simple beauty face mask at home. I can also show behind the scenes of my own skincare journey based on what has helped me and what can possibly help them too. Also, I will give answers to questions because here is what I've learned. People need to see that you actually care about helping them before they would even consider buying from you. You cannot just show up and say, buy my product. No, you have to earn their trust first. Put yourself as a case study, for example. How many times have you come across a stranger randomly online that you do not know, you are not aware of what value they can possibly give, and you bought a product from them? Like, how many times does it happen? 9 or 10 out of 10 times you do not do that. So you should also consider that same approach. And the way you earn trust is by consistently showing up with content that help them win small victories. So when they implement something you taught them and it actually works, then they start thinking, okay, this person knows their onions, this person knows what they are talking about. Now, that is when you then get into the step 4. And the step 4 is the 80-20 method. So 80% of what I share is just pure value, no strings attached. And 20% is where I then do subtle mentions of my products. You need to give so much value that people wonder what you are holding back in your paid product. And this is the value gap that people want to close. Now, here's how I pitch subtly without being pushy. So at the end of a really valuable post, I could say something like, this is just a tip of the iceberg. Inside my Glow Girl Guide, for example, I will walk you through complete step-by-step how I took my skin from an acne-full face to a smooth, flawless face without breaking the bank or spending thousands of dollars on multiple skincare products. Also, when somebody asks a question, I would answer it fully, and then I would naturally include my product at the end as an added guide that could help them even better. For example, I could say something like, oh, that is a great question. Here is what you should do. However, if you want to actually clear your skin, there are a lot of other steps that are involved, and I have added them all in my step-by-step guide. It's all inside the Glow Girl Guide ebook. You can see how natural it is. I'm not forcing it. I'm just connecting their problem to the solution. Because when you think about it, people buy solutions. And because I have been giving insane value for days, they don't feel like I'm trying to rip them off their monies. They actually appreciate the recommendation. And that brings us to the 5th step, which is the natural pitch. So after a few days of showing up with consistent value, something beautiful starts happening. And this is actually typical if you actually follow this strategy. People would start sliding into your DM asking questions, or they will start reaching you privately. Always also give room to it. You can say, if you have any questions, reach out to me. And when people see there's a room for that, they will start reaching out to you privately, because now they see you like a guide. They see you like someone who knows something that they don't. And here is the thing, they're not just asking random questions, they're asking questions that show they are already considering buying. They just need a little clarity. And here's where most people get it wrong. At this point, they immediately jump into sales mode. Yes, it covers everything. Here's the link, buy now. You don't want to do that. That way, it could come off as being salesy, and that is not how you want to come off as. Here is what I do instead. I answered their questions completely first. I genuinely help them solve their immediate problem right there in the DM, because I want them to see that I'm not just trying to take their money. I actually care about helping them get results. I care about them finding solutions to that problem. And then after I've answered that question, I naturally transition into subtly pitching the product. So that way, it doesn't look salesy. Instead, it looks more like a recommendation. No pressure, no hard sell, just something that can help them even more. And because you've already proven that you know what you're talking about and you actually care about them, they click and they buy. Then from there, this is where you begin to scale. And that brings us to the next step, which is scaling. Once you've gotten this system working and you make consistent sales with one product, you might be tempted to start promoting everything you've got, but don't do that yet. You are going to water down the whole enthusiasm people have for one particular product and you leave them confused. Here is how I approach this. I focus on one core product first, usually a low ticket one, something affordable, something that's an easy yes for people. Let people buy that product. Let them experience your teaching style. Let them see the quality of what you deliver. Once they have bought from you and they have gotten value from that product, you can then introduce your second product to them. Now, this second product, I only introduce them to those who have actually bought the first product, not people who are still prepping to buy, not prospects who are still in the doubting phase. The second product is only introduced to those who have bought your first product. And here is why this works so well. They already know you deliver. They've already seen proof. They already have received some testimonies. So the second sale is way easier. And now this second sale could be a little bit higher in price. It could be more like a full course on something, and it will still convert. Why? Because these people that you are selling to are already warm audience. So you want to master selling one thing really well before you try to sell every other thing, because when you focus, you build momentum, and momentum makes everything easier. So there you have it. This is the exact system that I used to make sales on Selar without spending all day on social media and without being pushy. And this works whether you are starting out with just 500 followers or you already have an audience of thousands. The key is you want to be strategic. You want to build trust first before you proceed to sell. If this was actually helpful, leave in the comment whatever questions you have. And by the way, I said I was going to show you how I was able to create this digital product. This is the digital product here. I created start to finish and uploaded it on a hosting platform, which is Selar. So if you want to know how I did that step by step, how I designed the cover page, how I upload it on Selar ready to sell, then you want to click the video you see on your screen right now to check that out. Ciao.